Oh, we live?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Welcome to Ratchet Ramblings, now brought to you by the Flawless Noises Media Network. This is our premiere episode under our new network, but it is the same trash ass niggas and ratchetry that you are used to. Ain't nothing changing over here but the address. I am one third of your hosts, Curtis the Menace, aka Trilificent on all social media, and I am joined by two pieces of shit.
Well, at least I'm like the last third of the piece of shit, I guess. I don't know if that makes a difference.
It
Probably
doesn't.
don't. Yeah. But
Shit is
anyways, hello.
shit.
Hello everybody. It's Candace. You can find me on Twitter at not so newlywed PC. Also same thing on Instagram. And we are here. Um, I had I have some shade vomit, but God forgive me, I'm just not gonna even do it. I'm gonna kick it over to Jeremy so we could get this thing going because the shows were kind of interesting this week. So
And yes, I am the last piece of shit on this show, but you know what? That's fine. I am Jeremy. You can find me on Twitter at Blake_Dante. On Instagram at Silky Johnston. And yeah, we are here. We are live. And niggas got
We
us
are
fucked up this week.
flawless.
Well, that's true. Get to know our sound.
Listen.
listen,
And
Okay, so let me say a few things before we get started because it is very important. So we are in the process of completing the switch to the new network. So, with that being said, we're going to have to start from scratch in some places just because of how things were. So, with that being said, if you are subscribed on Spotify or Stitcher or Google Play or podcasts, you may need to unsubscribe, search again, and resubscribe. And that's just assuming that you haven't done that already or that you're hearing this on a platform that you don't usually use. And when you resubscribe, when you search for the show again, you should not see that dash the CSPN at the end of the show name.
mm-mm.
And currently, we're still waiting on Apple Podcasts to get their shit together and add us back. But we'll let you guys know when we're back on Apple Podcasts. In the meantime, you can find us on our new host, Anchor. So if you go to anchor.fm/ratchet ramblings, then the latest episodes will always show up there. And follow the new network so you can keep in touch with us on what we're doing. So you can follow the new network at Flawless Noises on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And of course, you can still find Ratchet Ramblings at all the same handles. And since we're already here, use that hashtag Ratchet Ramblings Pod. You know what that means and what to do with it. So I'm not going to go into the whole spiel.
Yep.
And with that being said, oh,
Also,
go ahead.
be on the lookout for merchandise. Be on the lookout for the Patreon. Um,
The
you know,
website.
the website. Um, all the support means a ton to us. We want to continue to bring the podcast to you for free. So if you were at any point in time looking for Ratchet Ramblings merchandise, listen, baby, that's coming. Okay.
yes.
That's coming. Also, we're gonna have some really amazing exclusive content on the Patreon, not just from Ratchet Ramblings, but from majority of the shows, stuff from Curtis and I, just to get you comfortable with flawless noises. And yeah, with that said, ooh, these shows this week, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
From this point forward, we have decided to do a 4 show maximum. Get y'all in, get y'all out, because y'all don't have time to be listening for 2-3 hours every single episode. And we picked the best 4 shows. Let me say, we have added marriage boot camp hip hop stars to,
Stars saying that loosely because
yeah, very
mm,
loosely.
oh.
I take that back though, because four of the people on there are very solidified in, you know, the success they had in the music industry. So that's Soulja Boy,
That's fair.
who that nigga been having a hell of a press run.
Okay.
Soulja Boy, Little Fizz from B2K, and they're about to hop in a time capsule, space hot tub space machine time machine bullshit and do a B2K tour, which good luck everybody, because I don't want to see that bullshit. So but other people do.
But Soulja Boy not a part of that though, right?
No, Soulja Boy's not a part of it. Bow Wow had a meltdown because he wasn't asked to be a part of it. But I do believe Chingy is gonna be on that tour.
What Walmart did they get him from?
I don't know.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's see. So Soulja Boy, Waka Flocka, which Waka Flocka is still making a ton of fucking money doing that. Was it EDM music?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. He's making a ton of money in that genre still. And then Little Mo is there, which
I mean, she's still getting writing credits. Now her own music, I don't know, but you know. Writing credits, pay the bills.
It's just that she a bozo, and that's just why.
Yeah, she is very much a bozo.
And then Jessica Dime and Sean is there, and sometimes women don't want nice things for themselves, and that's a good starting point. Jessica Dime and Sean is there because Sean refuses to marry Jessica when she's always acting like Dime Piece versus just Jessica, his fiance and mom. So.
Right.
You know
what? Seeing them on here, because I remember when you showed us the trailer for it, I'm like, why the fuck Dime and Sean on here? Because the only reference we have is seeing them on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when they look like the two motherfuckers with sense, and then to see like it's mostly Dime just not knowing when to not be Dime. It's like.
Yeah, listen, the one thing that I love about my friends, which is Curtis, Tay, I haven't had a chance to hang out with Jeremy just yet, but the one thing I love about my friends is that they are not obnoxious fuckheads in public. Correct. Like, they are not always showing out in public. So I cannot imagine being with somebody who is always fucking showing out in public. He was like, she show out at PetSmart, Target, the grocery store, the post office, the bank, the baby's doctor's office, Payless, Saks.
Yes. You name it.
Every fucking where she always got to be ratchet and make a scene. He like, I ain't trying to marry into no shit like that. I'm motherfucking tired, boss.
He like, listen, that's good for one episode of Mona TV, but as far as marriage, like, girl, you got to get it the fuck together.
Yeah, he don't want to be bothered at all with that current bullshit that she got going on, which
makes sense because go ahead.
No, it's just funny because it's perfect for VH1. But baby, turn that shit off when them cameras ain't rolling and go be married and raise your kid and quit being a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, because every time we see Sean on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, his whole demeanor is like, listen, I ain't with that bullshit. Like no iteration have we seen Sean on that show when he's like with the shit. When they had that damn, who was it that got the fight at their damn baby shower and shit? Who was it? Was it Stevie J and some damn body? I can't remember who the other person was, but he was like, "Look, y'all got to get the fuck on with this shit. Like, y'all ain't finna stress my goddamn pregnant fiance."
Wasn't it Stevie J and Scrappy?
No, it was Stevie J and Sean Garrett ugly ass.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There we go. Scrappy, same. Yeah, you had it right, Curtis.
Yeah.
Motherfucker do look like Scrappy do.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, good. Grow up, girl.
Yeah.
Don't teach your kids that shit. That shit is so. I hate a scene making motherfucker. I'll walk away. I don't give a fuck who you are, friend, family. If you was somebody I fucking, you constantly making a scene when we out and about. You gonna have to catch you an Uber home. See you later, bitch. I'm out.
Yeah. I can't be around a motherfucker that don't know when to just chill. Like, you always got to be seen. You always got to make a damn spectacle out of everything. Like, nah, me and you can't be cool. You got to get the fuck on. Like,
speaking of got to get the fuck on, listen, Tammy, You can go. And not even being funny, but you're a domestic abuser and you think it's cute. And that is
Yo, listen, when goddamn she was going when she was like, I don't
she
beat
said she threw an iron at him, she bust him in the head with a lamp. Bitch, you should really be sitting in somebody's jail cell. That shit not even funny.
I was
Like,
like,
I don't.
I was like, girl, he done been cheating on you for 84 years, but girl, you can't be the domestic abuser. People, what is you
Like
doing, Tammy?
the same way you picked up a lamp to hit him in his head is the same way your stupid ass could have picked up a suitcase, packed it, and got the fuck on.
Okay.
Like, I don't really understand people doing shit like that, and that shit is so dangerous. Like, we might kiki from here and there, but you could really kill somebody with a blow to the head, especially with a foreign object. So I'm just sitting here, and like you said, Jeremy, she been getting cheated on for 136 years now. Like, Waka was cheating on her before the Lord even knew they was gonna be born into this world. He was like, I know this nigga gonna cheat on this bitch.
Waka been cheating on her since the Lord decided, well, let me get these niggas some lights. He was like, let me hook these niggas up with some lights, maybe like a ocean. Niggas need water. Which, sidebar, you niggas on the internet need to stop telling people you don't drink water with your nasty asses. But that's neither here nor there.
It's so weird. Their biggest problem at this point is that she's just very insecure and doesn't want to start over again. Like, they don't have no kids together. His soldiers ain't marching. All his soldiers been buried deep because he's impotent. And the doctor said they never seen. I remember when they was on Love and Hip Hop when the doctor said they never seen the sperm count as low as he is. So it's just like, what is you holding on to? His Waka's not flocking no more.
Right. It is not a Groove Street party no more, Tammy girl. What the fuck you doing?
Just leave. Like, the man ain't cheating on you no more. I mean, we can't confirm that. The nigga likes to cheat. So I don't know if he's cheating or not. But at this point, just go, girl. Bye. Thank you. Right. Have a good day. I mean, I know. Listen. She is a fine bozo.
She is.
But she do look like she smell like mothballs for some reason. It's just a look in her eyes.
You know what? I wouldn't even say mothballs. Like, those like you go to the dollar store and it be them damn dollar fragrances that run out in about like a day. That's how
she like definitely look like she smell like an old person's house.
Yeah, no, the same old person's house that she got the skillet that she hit the nigga with.
Tammy. Lil Mo is the loudest bitch ever who think her marriage ain't as fucked up as everybody else's relationship there. And that is fucking hilarious to me because
first of all,
that nigga be doing more boo loving in his DMs on every social media platform than he do with your big lip ass.
First of
all, you need to start using them big ass lips to suck his dick and quit being insecure. And the wild part is, while a lot of the times, like, women have come out to say something about him, he has proven that it absolutely is false, and he does not know some of these women. They just like groupies or be trying their hand, and she still be like, well, check them groupies.
All of that what you said, but my first thing about Lil Mo was watching the show. I'm like, Lil Mo, you ain't had a good wig in like since 2000, if that. I'm being generous.
She be wearing wigs with headbands on them.
She be like, hey, remember when Cat Williams has wanted to do the headphones and the hair come together? That's what I think about every time I see Lil Mo. Like, girl, do your headband, your hairline, and the wig all come together? Because, girl, what is going on? Like, are you sure you the breadwinner in this marriage? Because she'd like to throw the fact that, like, as much as I do believe, like, it's a bit of bullshit on his part, talking about he feel, less than because I'm just Lil Mo's husband. I feel some of that is kind of bullshit, but she do be throwing around like, well, shit, I'm making all the money. And it's like, well, girl, if you making all the money and you the breadwinner, then if you don't want to put up with his cheating, then you could just leave. Like,
not even that. If you so hell bent on proclaiming the title of breadwinner, girl, go fuck yourself. Like, listen,
you better go get one of Safari. You better get one of Safari dildos and shit.
Because what we not gonna do in 2019 or any year going forward is be with somebody and then always try to control them via money. You the breadwinner, okay, bitch, and so the fuck what? Who cares? Y'all
Right.
is fucking married.
And
If y'all not
especially,
willing to work together to get shit done, then girl, get your ass on. But always throwing in somebody's face that you make the money, you do this, you provide that, girl, fuck you. I'm tired. Couldn't be me. I couldn't be with somebody that's financially manipulative like that. I would starve. Maybe I need to get Mike to be financially manipulative so I could lose me some weight.
all right.
So I
All
can
right.
get these last 30 pounds off that I really want off, because I'm not about to deal with nobody talking to me fucking crazy like that all the time over some fucking money. Girl, well, go fuck your money. Go rub your clit on a $20 bill and leave me the fuck alone, because I'm tired, bitch.
Now, on the other hand, like I say, I got to call a little bit of bullshit on his part, because on the other hand, and niggas do this a lot, nigga, can't nobody emasculate you but you. Like, money is not the only way you could contribute to the household, because he strike me as a type of nigga that he don't do shit else but box and DM other bitches. Like, so it's like she full of shit, but it's like, my nigga, y'all marriage problems is not solely on her. Like, we not go, because first of all, you spend more time DMing bitches than you do on your boxing craft, because I ain't won not one fight that I can recall. So like, and you a nigga with cornrows in 2019 named Carl, you should have been at least beat somebody's ass, and I ain't seen not one record of you winning a goddamn fight. So it's like, you got problems on your own outside of Lil Mo, nigga. You need some help.
Yeah, that's true. I don't. Yeah, I wish I could say I know him as a boxer, but his name never rung no bell. So
Exactly, and he ain't never run none either. Shit.
yeah, so there's Soldier Boy.
Here we go. Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Soldier Boy, sue
Curtis.
him.
Curtis.
Watch me sue.
Woo, Soldier Boy and Neil. Let me say this, and we're gonna drag Neil, and rightfully so. But let me say this: this is the best looking I've seen her in a long time. Now her face still
Really?
long as Sunday Matt's.
You think? Because she looked like she's gained a lot of depression weight.
You know what? But
She picked up quite a bit of weight. I'm not saying she looks bad, but she looks like she is holding on to a relationship for the financial benefits more than anything, because
that's
could
fair.
call Soldier Boy a lot of shit, but he still he still might be broke. Having a net worth and having, cash at hand can be completely different. But according to the internet, he's worth about $30 million still to this day.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's there for the financial comfort, because she doesn't want to have to go back home to Teddy Riley and hear a nigga always making songs with auto-tune.
Yeah.
And or she just don't want to get out and get it how she live. But
yeah, I feel like the reason I say that, because I feel like past seasons, like on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, like she looked, I don't want to say anorexic, but it was like, girl, are you eating? But now you might be right. It looked like she depression weight, because now maybe she eating too much.
Well, and again, I'm not a health professional to diagnose that, but just based on what she has said in the first 2 episodes of Marriage Boot Camp, that he don't really let her go nowhere. He have a fit when she try to go out with her friends. She, he preferred that she stay in the house and basically just raise her kid and not do anything else with herself. And she said that they had a miscarriage when she was 16 weeks, but he basically would prefer her to be in the house barefoot and pregnant. So to me, it appears that she probably just sits in the house and eats.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she looks bad. I'm not, knocking her weight, but she just looks like she has had enough of that relationship, but she too scared to go and walk away, because when he's really fucking verbally abusive to her, and he does it on social media, like every time they've ever broken up, he's like thrown like a barrage of tweets at her, calling her all type of bitches, hoes, and talking about her pussy stank, and that's why he fuck other women and she ain't shit, and this, that, and the third.
He been doing that since their inception on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Like he been talking to her crazy for like 84 years.
Yeah, so she is probably just kind of scared to have to deal with all the consequences that will come with finally leaving that relationship with him.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
Yeah.
you like dysfunction girl.
Yeah. You
And
do.
they was sitting down having that conversation. And, here's the thing. If you have a trigger, right? If it's something that you absolutely do not like people saying to you, I'm not going to say it to you, especially to try to get you in your feelings. So he has this thing about being called a little boy and being called childish and this, that, and the third. And there's absolutely ways to have a conversation about his maturity level without going, you ain't nothing but a little ass fucking boy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Nia was doing. Like she was poking the bear. And so he got up and he walked away and he ain't cuss her out. He ain't call her out her name. He ain't do none of that. He got up when he made himself a drink. And that was that. She got in her feelings about him walking up and not engaging in the argument. She went outside, started talking shit about him to the other men of the house. Girl, why you did that? That is so creepy. Like you
Yeah.
sitting in front of other women talking about y'all real men. He ain't. Girl, what? These motherfuckers is at the same show with you.
Right. And you don't know these niggas.
And then the fact that you talking about Waka is a real man.
Listen, Waka?
Waka who treated on Tammy 47 times?
Waka? Listen, I was like, you know what Nia is? Nia is like Nia is bare minimum Twitter. Cause she was like, y'all real men just because they talk to her, and then yell and stuff. And it's like, girl, the bar is that low that they real men, but just because they talking to you like this, god damn. And Waka of all people. I was like, girl, what? Nia, what is you doing? And
Yeah.
the other thing was like, I'm thinking, you don't know these niggas. Like first of all, talking to men, straight men about other straight men is the ghetto in itself. But you don't know these niggas. They ain't your friends. They ain't your friends. They ain't your girl friends. They ain't your cousins. They ain't nothing to do to you. They strangers. You talk about your relationship to these niggas that you don't know. Like, Nia, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah. And so that jab she took at him about good this time, don't try to kill yourself. That was disappointing.
Yeah, it was. It was very trash.
I mean, the doctor said it best if you guys watched it. Like suicide it's just not, it's not a cut card to use. It's not your big joker, whether in jest or in seriousness. That's violent. That is
Right.
verbally and emotionally violent. Especially when you could. Soulja Boy kind of puts me in the mindset of Bow Wow, with he had too much access to too much adult shit too young.
Yeah.
And it kind of stagnated him.
Yeah.
Because he was allowed to, act and do and move as an adult at the age of 15, 16. And now he really doesn't know what it means to be a healthy and functioning adult.
Right.
And so that,
because even the doctor, like when they check Nia, they also check Soulja Boy too. Is like, you need to be Soulja Man instead of Soulja Boy.
Yeah, that was a horrible saying. I mean, he thought he had some, but it was ugly.
Yeah, the saying was ugly, but I get where you're going.
I get where he's coming from, and he basically said it without calling him a little ass boy. But that particular argument, he didn't initiate.
He did.
She had no reason to take it to stoop that low, and so Nia, you get a fuck you for the week here at Ratchet Ramblings, and hopefully you get your shit together by the next episode. But
and I mean, it's a good chance, cause I mean, even though we saying fuck her and that stands, she is with Soulja Boy, and Soulja Boy will give you plenty of reasons.
No, I'm saying for the week, just for this week, not in totality, but just for this week. But
correct.
With that, and Fizz and that girl, we not finna talk about y'all because y'all ain't even in no fucking relationship and y'all playing in our face and wasting our time. So we off that. Time to move on to VH1. I'll move it on over to VH1.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I just with the new network and everything coming out, I just did not have enough time to watch all the shows. So, but y'all held it down, PLP. So
Correct.
let's start with let's get Love and Hip Hop Miami out of the way because it wasn't a lot, but it was some.
Mhm.
So shout out to Bobby for his song and video. Like he's doing something. It seems like he has like a marginal amount of talent.
Yeah,
Correct.
I mean, the shoot was
Um,
it was decent. I mean,
it looked
let's
decent. It sound decent. I
it
mean,
sound decent. Hopefully it's knocking in the clubs in Miami. That's all I got for you, Bobby Hun.
yeah. And I'm glad that Trina showed up and is showing him support,
Yeah,
but
but
on a leash or not on a leash, but at arm's length because she's like,
yeah,
I'm not convinced that you know the difference between family and business, but I can't deny your hustle. So,
I
but as y'all mentioned
almost
earlier, Trina,
Mm.
so I just Rockstar Music Group.
Mm.
Um, what's the point in having a music group when no music is being released under said music group? That's like us having Flawless Noises Media and then we ain't putting out podcasts.
Flawless noises, but we mute.
Right. What's
muted
the
noises.
muted like what are you doing? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. And I feel like Trina kind of used that TNT project as a crutch because when you have your own music label, you need to be getting shit done. You talking about you signing artists, this, that, and the third. We ain't heard no music. We ain't heard no music from Trina. We ain't heard no music from any of the artists on Rockstar Music Group. So I'm just trying to figure out why you trying to hold out on Bobby, which in my opinion, I don't think his cousin label is the right label for him. Anyways,
Nope.
because like I just said, they ain't putting out none of that no shit with the current artist there. So what you gonna do for Bobby, who you have the added sadly you have the added work of really pushing an openly gay rapper who has feminine qualities and tendencies. You can't even push your regular ass self and you solidified in the game. You supposed to be the baddest bitch. So I don't see specifically what Rockstar Music Group could really do to propel Bobby's career forward. Like putting him on to some gigs and letting him open here and there, okay. But the work of actually making Bobby a brand and getting him some actual success and money in his pocket, I just don't see it for Trina and Rockstar Music Group on that front. I really don't. So
Agreed.
I agree.
Just agree. Um, we'll double back to Shay, but
didn't
in that part
Hmm.
when she was out there talking, I forget who she was talking to, but she called
they
JoJo an
used to
angry
say
bird
Shay looked like DW?
or Francine or one of them.
Francine.
Francine. Yep.
Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Then she had that raggedy ass wig on. It's like, Shay,
Listen,
you don't even want nice things for yourself. Like, you went from being Scrappy's second,
Hmm.
probably not even second, probably third, fourth, to being whatever you were supposed to be with Pleasure P, which I'm at this point, I feel like Pleasure P's relationships are for the show. I don't feel like he actually is dating these women.
no.
Agreed.
So, but you just got a whole lot of nerve. But we'll come back to you in a little while.
Um,
Actually, what else? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that out the way because it ain't too much else. We'll save
Yes.
the shit with Veronica Vega for last. So I still don't understand why Shay had beef with Trina or Joy because I didn't. The more that I watched this season, the more I realized I did not watch that much of last season.
last season, Shay was at the club with Scrappy. And Joy was at the club, and Joy went back and told Pleasure P that she saw Shay in the club with Scrappy. Even though
Wasn't that on the
Shay
show though? When they were at the club, or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the
And they had
exact
that
time.
weird ass meetup. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Scrappy was like, well, I didn't want to come to Miami and Nas. It was real. That was hella weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that
Okay.
exact time.
I
And
did see that. Okay.
that's what they were beefing about. And
Well, that's stupid.
And then I think at the reunion, that's when her and Trina got into it because Trina was
yeah.
basically defending Joy, basically.
Yeah, but which we,
Trina, so can we be honest?
Let's go.
I feel like Trina needs to employ a little bit of discernment when it comes to defending family, especially Joy. Because, like, I can appreciate you riding for your family, but
you did all of that not knowing what the fuck Joy had did to get that reaction out of Shay.
Right.
And that was like my biggest issue with Trina, even in that reunion. You going on, you don't put your hands on her. You got to see me. You in the 305. Blah, and I'm like, yo, your cousin violated. Like, big violated.
Yeah, she
and
did.
You don't even know that she violated because you never really took time to be like, okay, Joy, what you did to that girl for her to be putting her hands on you?
Yeah, right. Because when she heard it all, she was checking Joy. Like, girl, why was you in their business? Like, you never go tell a man nothing about another woman.
Right.
Like,
especially a nigga like Pleasure P, because like we saw last season, Pleasure P got a thing for Joy.
Mm-hmm.
So when Shay was like, and he running around here talking about he could fuck you if he wanted to, I wholeheartedly believe that.
Yep.
I definitely believe that. So
and Pleasure a messy ass nigga too. So
he a messy ass bitch.
Correct.
He's just a bitch. He a whole bitch, and he always doing bitch shit. And as my good friend Curtis pointed out, that nigga got the Jackie Christie infinity neck rings. So
he just always looked like he smelled like pork rinds or something. Like he just
he definitely do look like he smell like hot links.
Like a fat ass Kirby.
Vacuum cleaner or what?
Yes. All of the above.
All of the above.
All of it.
Well, 2 snaps and 1 negative snap for Trina, because it's like you did some good stuff this episode, but
it's like if you would have did this last episode.
Let me tell you.
I mean, not last episode, last season. Go ahead, Kane.
Let me tell you how bad Joy energy annoyed me in that little scene.
It was a lot.
Like, bitch, you walked in there with an attitude when you started the shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but when you start that kind of shit with a woman, and you gotta expect her to finish it, or you need to finish it. You did all that running your mouth, bitch, and you did not have the hands to support your messiness.
But
you
I
see
felt
what I'm saying?
like, yeah, I agree. But then I felt like her giving Shay the cold shoulder when Shay is like, she's coming to you like, look, let's put this shit behind us, and you initially giving her the cold shoulder when, like you said, Candace, you popped it off. It's like, sis, you got to humble your wig a little bit. Like, come on now.
Right. If you do not have the hands to support the mess, you needn't be messy. Because see, we could be messy because I beat your ass.
Correct.
And that's something that you really need to know. I can be messy because ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass about it ever.
Correct.
Because listen, you don't have the mask for it. You don't have the hands for it, Joy. You need to stick to doing hair. You need to, and while you was always running your motherfucking mouth about what Shay was doing, bitch, you need to be trying to get that divorce finalized. Because you doing all that sucking and fucking while you still married to Trick Daddy.
While he nickel and diming you.
The ghetto.
Bringing you a couple hundred here and a couple hundred there for the divorce. Like he can't just pay for it outright.
Exactly. Like you had bigger fish to. Hello? And you not that cute. So let's.
I mean, we can call a spade a spade.
It needs to be said. I mean, she's not ugly, but she not nearly as fine as she be acting on that damn show.
I mean, the real tea is we not gonna act like your stock don't plummet being romantically engaged with Trick Daddy.
Yeah, I mean, she not ugly.
I'm not one to call women damaged goods. However,
You pretty nasty, bitch.
She like an old shoe.
She
Well, no,
definitely
because Trick Daddy is the old shoe.
Trick Daddy looked like a used condom.
Mm.
He just looked
Ugh.
used up. He just looked rolled hard and hung up wet, whatever the fuck that saying is. I don't even know if I got it right.
It don't
But
matter.
that's
It
that's
don't
how I
matter.
feel about him. You get you get what I'm saying.
It don't even matter.
Which
It's
chaotic looked like
mm. Mm.
he looked like
So-
if you need to pass a kidney stone.
Chaotic looked like if the Predator owned a Jamaican restaurant.
No,
Yeah.
Chaotic had me laughing when he was telling Prince about, about how
Getting
he
shot
got
17 times.
And Prince was like, nigga, how you still alive?
And all
But
I could
this-
think of, all I could think of when he was telling that story, I was like, Chaotic got shot the fuck up like Murphy from RoboCop. Like nigga he's like, I got shot 17. I didn't know it was all at once. I just assumed it was spread out over some time.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
like-
I was like, damn, this nigga got shot various times. That nigga said at once.
It was like,
God
nigga, you
damn.
you almost,
That nigga
was
think
an
he Luke
assassination
Cage.
All I could think about when he was like, man, I got shot 17. All I could think of, Murphy.
Okay. Chaotic.
Chaotic also looked like Yoshi with dreads.
Ugh.
Mm.
I didn't really care about the rest of that scene though. I
Nigga
don't
look
care
like
about Prince doing
Yandy.
music.
He looked like Miami Yandy.
Miami.
Speaking of Yandy, so
Mm.
sorry, Jesse Wu was still here.
Mm.
Jesse
don't know
Wu,
why.
you don't need to do comedy.
You know, friends, I have questions because as many times as Jesse Wu Cistano has been accused of stealing content from people and stealing jokes, you would think the bitch would have better content. Like, girl, you done stole 60% of the shit. You would think you are better at this shit. It's like,
Listen, because them jokes she was telling were tired. I'm like, if y'all sat up there and filmed her whole set and that was what you chose out of that, I don't know if that says more about her or about the editors, but either way, throw it away.
I had Shay about me just then, but I'll say that for afterwards. I can't say that on camera.
And then Jesse had that revisionist ass history when she was telling about what went on with Amara and JoJo, and it was just like, okay, sis.
Tell them, London.
And I'm throwing drinks, bottles, every fucking thing, girl. You left out the part where that girl threw that goddamn drink in your face.
I know, right?
Listen.
Right.
I had to get
swimming pool
ghetto.
in your face.
Did
Right.
you? Because it looks like to me you was trying to come there for peace, and then you got some Ciroc thrown in your goddamn face.
You got out turned up by JoJo.
Exactly.
Which you getting out turned up by JoJo is sad enough in itself.
Well, no, because
Not
JoJo
really.
always trying to turn up. JoJo been turning up
Yeah.
since last season. She
I
done
was gonna
turned up on
say.
quite a few motherfuckers, including Veronica Vega.
That's
and
fair. That's
and
fair.
Veronica Vega walked away, but JoJo was finna whoop Veronica Vega ass.
Yeah, she was. You know what? That's
She
fair.
was.
That's fair. She was.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, since you mentioned the bitch,
Segue.
I have questions.
Mm.
First of all, why is Veronica Vega signed to anything having to do with both Polo the Don?
That's
That's
number
number
one.
one. Number two, Polo the Don sat
Mm.
there with them white women
Hmm.
and told the world
On TV.
that he has spent $1.97 million trying to launch for Veronica Vega.
I have questions and concerns.
To the point where he sold his house to fund the shit. The only thing I could think of was like Veronica, that
What
racist
kind of
snapper
pussy
between
you
her.
got?
Exactly, that racist snapper must be golden because this don't make no sense.
Because for
First of
almost $2
all,
million, you know they was fucking. Because if
listen,
she was under anybody's contract, she would have to pay that fucking money back.
Yep.
okay, sit for that, and it's that trope. I know niggas get tired of it, but I mean, niggas keep proving it. Niggas will really do anything for some Spanish pussy and or white pussy, because I mean, the bitch both. So I mean,
And
it's
she, you know what? But she don't look like Honey Boo Boo. So I mean, I could see it. She's attractive enough. But with that said, she just should have popped some babies out by that nigga and solidified herself that way. She should not have tried to have no fucking rap career because I don't care how many twerk videos you make or whatever, you still a white bitch that say nigga, and when you got clocked, that shit went down the drain. And it's
yeah,
been down the drain since. Talk about you ain't racist. Where you ain't racist, bitch, because you're not black, and I don't care how many times the bitch lie about it. She's not black. She's not Afro Latina. She's not none of that. Bitch white.
Yep.
Exactly, London. No,
correct.
she white.
We look
With
right at your abuela. You white girl.
with
You
that
white.
with that Ariana Grande
Cause
ass
talking about she
ponytail.
half black. Who the black part?
Where half black? Where? Unlike Monique, I would like to see
Hello,
That's
my loves. There's a white bitch on Love and Hip Hop Miami saying nigga. Please stand with me and getting this bitch the fuck up out of here.
and
well
that was
done.
what they really should have shown. Like Polo the Don should have been like, bitch, you need to get your fucking shit together. Like,
Right, but
how am I
again,
supposed to?
niggas.
Right. Because I'm trying to figure out in what world would all the shit that's happened with Veronica Vega happen with another artist and they still get another chance.
Exactly.
Like,
And
Nigga.
not
nigga, you
be and not be under contract. Like we hear all the time about artists who the labels expected they would pop, and when they don't, they sue them to recoup their motherfucking advance money and money and all that kind of shit, press tour
hmm
money. They want all that shit back. So
Right, like
you
and from
what?
fucking
what
that
it
bitch.
sounds, and from gotta be, because from what it sounds like, it don't sound like there's a lot of positive cash flow at the House de Polo.
The house they pull. Curtis.
Considering you had to sell your fucking house.
Listen, let me tell you something. There are niggas still to this day that are disappointed in how Polo the Don managed Rich Boy. You mean to tell me you going up for a motherfucker Veronica Vega with no fucking contract, boy? Boy.
He
Listen,
should have just married the bitch and put babies in her because that
and
might
that's
have been a better investment of his money. Because right now all he doing is throwing money down the drain to buy the bitch latex clothes.
Yep.
rip and still looking trash.
I cannot,
Mhm.
but like, I don't give a fuck. Like, the only way I would have gone on TV and admitted that I spent $2 million on a racist white Latina bitch is if I was making 2 million on the episode. There's no way I would
Exactly.
ever have admitted that. There's no way I would have admitted to the world that I let some white lady waste 2 million of my motherfucking dollars.
All right. You better not tell nobody but God.
Even God can't know.
I'm going atheist while I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
God, you tell God that, God be like, nigga, you stupid.
Listen, God gonna be like,
Look, hey, God gonna be like, suffer.
no, God watching them suffer now. That's why he on this show to get a check. Because he ain't getting no
Shit.
checks off of her.
Man.
I know Polo was like, yeah, I'll be on the show. Can't wait. Where do I need to sign at? Can I bring my harem of white bitches too?
He looked like the type of nigga got a hair of a white.
Hey, I was just talking about the professional ones. Shit, he probably got some personal ones too. He got some concubines.
I know, right? He think he Carl.
Mm.
But that was pretty much it. I don't care nothing about that ending part with Veronica Vega and her sister and her abuela. I don't care about none of that.
I don't care about none of that, bitch.
Absolutely
Suffer.
nothing.
Continue to suffer.
Correct.
Yeah. Ugh, racist. I don't care about none of that.
I
That's
hope so.
disgusting. I hate racist white women. Oh my god, they worse to me than white men because they, as soon as they get called out on it, they do that victim shit Veronica is doing on TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like she's been clocked about saying the word nigga. She's been asked to refrain saying it, and instead of just not saying it, the bitch has lied about being half black. She's lied about it being, she's always used it, so it's the big deal. All this other shit she used around her black friends. I'm saying that. So for me, it's like you the worst types. Cause then when she start to lose, she's, I'm not racist. This ruining my life. What is I gonna do? I put liability at Dora, swiping and swiping.
That was almost as racist as Unc Tamale.
Oh shit!
Hey, edit that out.
Ooh, we are coming out flawless, strong, baby.
Ooh. Jesus Christ. Damn, I missed my opportunity to say racist using tamales. But I guess God has something better in store for me. Jesus Christ. He wanted me to be a piece of shit on my own. He was like, you will not piggyback on Curtis today, bitch. You gonna earn this. You gonna earn this stamp of disapproval, your motherfucker.
Oh
shit!
Oh man!
Look at God working in Curtis' favor. He said, "Not today, bitch. You gonna earn it."
God say today is gonna be Mrs. 57%.
Okay, coming out the gate with her 31, or however much it was.
Oh God, I can't believe this shit.
But Candace, you touched on something. I want to say this real quick. I feel like we also got to clock Mona a little bit because this girl, you giving Veronica Vega a lot of screen time with this sob story. She done got called out for being racist. So Mona, girl, fuck you for that. Because I don't feel like she would give anybody else no goddamn redemption story. I could be wrong, but I just got that feeling. Like,
I mean, I don't give a fuck about her crying with her abuela and none of them motherfuckers. Bitch, you better go find Diego. That's what the fuck I do know. because you done set your ass on our TV screen. You done made whole songs saying nigga and this, that, and the third. Girl, fuck you. If you losing everything, good. Good. Because as Curtis said, bitch, suffer.
Correct. Absolutely.
You better keep sucking. Ooh, you better keep sucking the common sense out of Polo the Don Dick, bitch, because we ain't got nothing for you around here.
Listen, and if you slipping on that, I'm gonna take your place.
I too want 1.97 million.
Okay.
For doing nothing.
Okay. Listen, for 1.97, he can get the Gooch package.
Shout out to the Gooch God Taylor.
Listen,
yes.
Hey, boo-boo.
shout out to our sister and Tay, the Gucci master.
Oh my God.
Hey, Tay on Instagram with that Ariana Grande ponytail. I told her I'm gonna call her Ariana Gucci.
Gucciana.
Gucciana Grande. Hey, she gonna cuss us the fuck out.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
Goose girl, yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
Tay, that singer gonna be Gooch you next.
Oh shit.
Oh man, we love you, Tay.
Oh shit. Speaking of Gooch, so Joe Budden.
butterscotch ass nigga.
Piece of shit. God.
Piece of fine ass dumb shit, boy, with your successful stupid ass. Motherfuckers don't know. Oh
shit.
Oh my God.
I love us for real.
So we ready to move over to New York?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I can't tell y'all. I'm ready to listen back to this right now.
Okay.
And even finished it.
Oh shit.
Hey, niggas would definitely do a tango two-step on that gooch.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Twice on Sundays.
I love us for real.
Listen,
oh man.
I don't have a problem with Joe Budden having me like saying, you won't give me no dick, Joey.
Joey, I just want to spend the weekend together fucking.
Joey, just let me sniff it.
Oh shit!
Because you can tell by the way he cleaned that gooch area real good too.
And he cleaning that house. And he cleaning that pussy out too. That's why she over there distraught. Listen, Sin Santana is used to that old school treatment when they used to send the doctor to give women orgasms for their headaches.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
She used to her prescription being vitamin D.
Hey, Sin, like you need to come over here and make some pussy payments.
Listen, that's what she trying to do. She like, I got an invoice, nigga. Like, what's that?
Like, I'm trying to pay what I owe.
Oh man,
you playing? Oh, but anyway, okay. To get on track because we are a mess.
But no. Here's the thing. While we on Joe, I need Remy to just go be in black love with Papoose and leave us the fuck alone.
Correct.
Because she couldn't. I mean, I don't even want to discuss that state of the culture shit. But that aside, your friend asked you to go talk to your woman because you have kids, you currently pregnant or whatever, and you understand postpartum and try to see what's what. And this bitch go and had this conversation with Sin, talk about maybe y'all just need to spend some quality time together like me and Pap used to do during our conjugal visits. Bitch, nobody asked for that. Nobody wanted that advice.
Oh man. Whew. I feel like Remy like if you, I feel like all her answers to every relationship question ever is like, child, just suck his dick in the name of black love and it'll be fine. Like Remy Curl, what is? Oh.
Damn, I had a really good joke, but I can't say it because that individual is muted. Damn it. Damn black men for being trash. Can't even tell my goddamn. Anyway, sorry.
Tell him, London.
Yeah, it's funny, London. I don't care about Yandy. However,
I've been waiting on this.
I was gonna say good job for looking out for that girl.
Until
we realized that you're doing so illegally.
Until we realized you kidnapped her.
Listen.
From the state.
Listen, Jonathan, I feel like was everybody with sense watching this damn episode. He was like, bitch, did you kidnap a child?
Literally everybody. He was like, you can't just take children. Jonathan was
like, can you imagine sitting there having to explain to a motherfucker that's about 40 with kids of their own that you can't just take a kid from their foster home? He's like, Yandy, listen, you could get in big trouble for that.
Listen,
yeah, she took that girl. Like, girl, it's a foster home. It's not a dorm room. Like, you just come and go as she
just went and picked her up and was like, "Fuck it, you can stay as long as you want." And everybody is watching this. Like, girl,
hey,
how was you managing anybody? Bitch, you are stupid.
And she told Jonathan, like, she just didn't want to feed her anymore. And I couldn't say no. And Jonathan was like, girl, that don't make it right. That's still illegal.
Like, well, what was I supposed to do? Leave her there? And she said she was gonna run away. And it was like, so your alternative was to break the law.
Like, girl, you want to be in jail? Yandy, you are going to jail.
Listen, Yandy and Mendices.
I'm telling you. Like, you
want
to
side by side.
Oh God!
Like, you want to visit Mortal Kombat that bad? You breaking the law with him? Like, girl, what are you doing?
And sad part is she don't.
I mean, the bitch is just so stupid.
Like, girl,
and that hair. She looked bad the whole episode.
The whole best. She looked as bad as she is stupid.
Yes.
Well, that's true.
Because her hair when Jonathan came was terrible. When she was talking to whoever she was talking to in the park and she had it slicked back, it was terrible.
The bitch is just fucking terrible.
Yeah. It was real bad.
And a child endangerer.
Like, girl.
Dumb bitch.
Like, yeah, how could you be this stupid? Like, what was I supposed to do? Leave her? Yes, girl.
Yes. Until you go through the proper channels. That's how that works.
Right.
That's just like if somebody felt like your kids were in danger being around you, they can't just come take them from you.
Well, I mean, true, but shit, given the circumstances, look like it would be an improvement here. Cause girl, you are the fuck stupid.
I mean, she is stupid, but I'm not gonna say that because at least those kids, they seem happy and healthy.
That's fair. Tell him nothing.
They ain't saying daddy because he in jail. But
London about to become the fourth co-host.
Okay, her time is
excellent.
She already is.
She is the Blue Ivy of Ratchet Ramblers.
Listen,
then,
I'm still trying to get over the way we cut into New York. Y'all have fucking floored me.
Listen, my stomach is hurting and I am crying.
Listen, I just can't believe she that stupid. Was Kim Bella in this episode?
No, she was not.
Thank God.
Yes,
small miracles.
However, we did have to deal with Sydney Starr. I almost feel like I would rather deal with Kim Bella than Sydney Starr.
It's two things. She is one sensitive ass broad. And I just do not get it. Furthermore, what music career do Nia Lee have to be mentoring somebody the fuck else?
Or fashion sense.
Any of it, bitch. All we know is that you used to be like Amber Rose 2.0. Like like you was bald head and stripping. Like other than that, what balls do you have to feel you are capable of coaching another woman to a fruitful rap career?
Right. When you yourself had to be coached just to sit down and have a conversation with Rich Dollars and DJ Honeybun. He looked like, you know what DJ Self looked like? He looked like the chocolate Teddy Graham.
Hey.
Yeah, he do. He looked like a Teddy Graham.
He do.
With his sick ass.
He looked
Tommy was reading that one white bitch who thinks she know everything on Twitter for filth, and she mentioned she paying about $4 million in taxes, and I know DJ Self throwing up.
Right.
Because he should be on that money train with Cardi. But anyway, sorry to get y'all derailed, but he do look like an old Teddy Graham. Like if it fall under the stove or some shit.
Yeah.
And when you sweep the floors, you find it and shit, and it look dusty.
Yeah, that's definitely him. He the kind of nigga that's like, it don't matter how much lotion he put on, he still look ashy.
Yep.
Because it comes from within, beloved.
Yeah. Come on, Niggy Van Zant.
Can we also point out that Sydney Starr ain't gave us an actual whole verse yet?
Cause she don't have one. She can't give us what she don't have.
Correct.
But I want to say this, and I was saying it in the pregame that I hope that it's not taken wrong, but I really felt like she was doing the most and that she was being sensitive because now, granted, getting fashion advice from Nia Lee is like when Marlo was trying to dress Shamari
Yeah,
on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
like it's triggering in itself because it's like, girl,
Right. But somebody telling you, hey, if you're trying to have a successful rap career, you might need to change the way you dress. And you coming back trying to say, they attacking my transness. Like, huh?
yeah,
All they saying is that you having your titties out in every outfit like you a motherfucking vixen
She
on
would have,
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat. That does not make you appealing.
right, girl,
Especially
you
when you can't fucking rap.
like you can't
Bitch
be.
look like dressed like Katana.
I,
Like what the
Right.
fuck
I
is
was
you
finna.
doing?
Hey, I was finna.
Jeans. She have on jeans, a buttoned up shirt that is buttoned down way too many buttons, her titties up, and some type of pleather jacket. Like, girl, that's late. We've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I don't want to presume to speak for somebody, and I'm not trans, so I can't speak on the trans experience. But what I can say is, it really felt like, and I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but it really felt like she feels like her womanhood is tied to her boobs, and
Yeah.
so for her to not have her titties out, it's foreign to her, and everybody else is like, you don't need to do all that. You can dress down a bit.
No.
You
yeah,
curvy. Like, we gonna see the curves.
right,
You
Which
don't
is what
have to
Naya
have your
said. She like, we gonna see that. We gonna see that body in whatever you put on.
right,
yeah. She was like, you don't know what it takes for me to get up and feel comfortable and walk out the door. And it's like, nobody's saying for you to change who you are as a person. All they saying is try on a different dress.
yeah,
That's
If she
literally
was
it.
having that conversation with a man, I might have been on her side. But we talking about another woman, as if women don't have self body issues and body image issues all the fucking time.
Not
yeah,
only
So
that, but her response of being disrespectful. Because let me tell you something. When she threw that dress on the ground, I was halfway expecting Nia to punch her in the mouth.
yeah,
Like, what you not gonna do? I'm trying to. Even if you hate everything, you don't come into somebody's establishment and throw their things on the ground because you mad.
at all. Absolutely.
Because
right,
if she would have came back and been like, "Bitch, that's a $3,000 dress. Do you have $3,000 to pay for it?" You'd have been sitting there looking crazy,
The fuck stupid.
right.
like you were when you tried to rap and then you forgot the rest of your verse.
Then
Looking
the
the fuck
bitch
stupid,
always
sounding the
cry.
fuck stupid.
Then
And then she
cry.
told us some real shit. She was like, if you don't get you a tough skin, you might as well quit.
Right.
Like,
Not
every little thing you crying, you haven't even like Candace said, you haven't even delivered a successful verse and you already crying. What are you gonna do with the rest of the industry if you were to happen to have some notoriety?
right,
Because obviously somebody's gonna have to write for you. What she need
right.
to do, she need to hire that black lady that wrote that song for
Oh, the
that bad
bad
Barbie
baby.
girl. That listen,
Yeah,
side note, that song knocks.
It do.
The
And
she,
also the fact that she said the bad baby bitch tried her and she yoked her up
yeah,
and they ain't
by the
had no problem
ponytail.
since.
Yep,
okay.
yep. I was so upset. I was like, I cannot believe y'all gave this good ass song to this white girl.
Right.
When we have, well, no, because it probably wouldn't. I don't know. I will give it to the white girl because the way that song is laid out, you got to have something for that delivery.
Yeah.
And Sydney Star, I was gonna say we have the Sydney Stars out here that need, but she wouldn't have been able to deliver that song.
No.
Mm-mm.
So,
Not absolutely not. No,
and she's
sir.
like, and I've been practicing, and I'm like, I wish you would stop saying that because you say you practice and then you come back and then you
It
you
don't
don't
sound like you did
remember
shit.
and it don't. And so when she was whoever that dude was that she was sitting with and she started rapping, he was like, sis.
Her friend, I think that's like her actual real life friend, not just for the show. He always
Well,
keep he always keep it real with her. He was like he always been like, girl, this ain't it.
he was
What you
like,
doing
that would not chart.
at
I'm just
all?
gonna, and he was being nice
Yeah,
because everybody else was like, "Girl, you can't rap."
right.
And so that's the thing. Like the consensus with everybody that you've gone and talked to is that you cannot rap.
Right.
So I don't know, Sydney.
Mm.
Was that it? Oh wait. So before we move on to Safari, I wanted to double back real quick and say this. Since we opened this whole segment talking about Gooch, Jonathan is crazy as hell, but I would not immediately kick him out of bed. He would have to go because I feel like he the type that will be trying to burn down your shit.
Yeah.
Like he seemed like the type of gay that like will reenact Monica's So Gone. So you got to get So Gone. That's NDA.
Yeah,
sign the
Yeah.
NDA and get out.
Yeah. Cause I was gonna say shit. He sounded like the type that'll tell all of what the fuck y'all did. So, like, no,
Well, so speaking of telling everything that y'all did, Safari, because that's another one that I would not kick out of bed. Oof.
I wouldn't, but he is really fucking stupid.
He is a bozo.
Yeah, he is absolutely a bozo.
Like you sitting here trying to tell, and I'm calling bullshit because I just don't feel like Safari would have signed a contract with Doc
That
Johnson
he
and
hadn't
not
read.
through it thoroughly. That like after he being in the game with Nikki for as long as he has been, you're not gonna tell me that he does not sign he does not read over contracts meticulously.
Yeah, I agree.
Or that at least his team didn't, send it over to his lawyer and the lawyer thoroughly read over it.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, Safari the worst kind of nigga. He's a grown man who's not an adult. Everybody else's opinion weighs in on his decisions. There's absolutely no way I'm not about to take a multi-million-dollar dildo deal when my music stink.
Yep. 7 whole
Your
figures.
music stink. But that's my one problem with Joe Budden. Stop telling that motherfucker he got talent. Safari music stinks. He was better off when he was writing for Nicki. His music, his standalone music, that shit stink. It ain't going nowhere. It's not gonna enter no charts. It's not gonna be on the Billboard Hot 100. He's not gonna end up as another Cardi B making it big from Love and Hip Hop. Go take that $1 million dildo deal, which it sounds like it has something on the back end for him as well. Like he stood to make money,
If he's smart, it would.
Right.
So I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you talking about, well, I already signed it. So exactly, you already signed it. Shut the fuck up and go get your penis molded and let's call it a fucking day.
Right. Like I said, I agree with you, Curtis. That felt like some Mona shit. Because I'm like, I mean, Safari goofy, but he is not this fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That just felt like a Mona line. Mona was like, okay, say this so we can have something to talk about. Because ain't no way in here you won't notice. It either you don't know or ain't read the shit, or like Candace said, your lawyers ain't. Ain't no way in hell.
Well, because we know that that's not true because if nothing else, since his split with Nicki, he has kept a consistent check.
Correct.
Exactly.
It ain't from music, but
and it don't need to be.
He for some reason has respect of some of his peers. So it's like, why not?
Right.
And then all of the dudes like, oh man, do we have to talk about this? I was like, y'all are so stupid.
Yeah. But that's just typical, straight man bullshit.
Right. Like, y'all love sex so much, but y'all cringe at talking about a penis.
Right. Although,
and it's like,
even though any other goddamn time y'all try to accost women with y'all dicks, but y'all don't want to talk about them. Like, okay.
Right.
I was so tired of everybody. I was so tired of them grown ass men saying pause.
Right.
Listen.
And
it's like, we know y'all have all seen it because y'all friends. Ain't no way y'all didn't see it.
Right.
And it's like, everybody watches porn. You know what penises other than your own look like. Like, what is the big deal? And we talking about a sex toy. And then when Papoose got his dumb ass on there, man, you doing porn.
Shut your ugly ass up.
I was like, why don't you go wax your turtle shell and leave us the fuck alone?
Please.
You and your dumb ass wife, your scamming ass wife.
Remy scammed us.
She did. And now she on that show with Joe Budden, continuing the scam. Showing just how anti-woman she is.
Anti-woman, anti-single moms, anti-every fucking thing.
Anti-child support. Just anti. You just an anti-bitch, Remy. Goddamn.
Just like that music career is anti.
Yeah. Anti-successful.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-played.
I laughed though when he was having that meeting and Safari was like, so do I have to be like all the way hard or semi-hard? And that white man was like, well, from what I heard, half hard is good enough for you. I was like, well, I mean, he do have a lot of kielbasa swinging between his legs. No Vienna sausages over there.
Correct.
At least not between the legs. Now, between the head, that's a different story. Correct. Well, then we moving on to the next show.
Yeah,
her timing is impeccable.
Staying a young queen.
So, Black Ink Crew Chicago, episode 3. So we can start with Brittany. Brittany is a whole bozo.
She is an absolute goddamn dumbass.
Like a goofy from top to bottom. And
okay, I have
attractive.
Has she taken Charmaine's place as Queen Bozo?
I wouldn't go that far just yet. Because Charmaine, despite everybody telling her stick with the radio shit, that's what you're good at, she's still trying to do the non-mag shit. So she may be trying to make moves to retain her crown.
Fair.
But Brittany, she sat there at the beginning blaming Don because she lost her job. Listen, he stole it. That's not how that works. You cannot steal what's handed to you. That's not how that works.
Correct. Girl, you lost your job.
You did that on your own.
You did that on your own. You should have shut the fuck up. And it's the thing, like, we too old not to know when to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We really are. And our workplace is one of them places where you guys shut the fuck up unless you being caused a lot of undue harm. But all the motherfucker asked you to do was co-manage. You didn't even get your position taken away until you didn't shut the fuck up. And then you got it taken away. And you've been in your feelings since, doing shit like coming to work drunk and all that kind of wild shit. Yeah.
And if we gonna be honest, you didn't even have to. The only reason you had to co-manage is because you were sitting up there fighting Ryan's
personal assistant. Yeah.
If you had shut up then, none of this would have ever happened. And Don, you would have seen Don working and struggling to get that promotion.
Right.
You basically handed the job to him.
I was just about to say you laid your job right in his lap, and now he doing it effectively, even dealing also, with your stupid ass.
And
because
go ahead, Candy.
Hold on, when she started showing out, when he was like, y'all in here decorate for the Halloween party, nobody asked you to do that. You're supposed to be taking clients and keeping the shop in order. And she getting smart. He went right up there to Ryan, was like, listen, I'm sending her home. She's doing a lot, showing a true lack of respect. And Ryan was like, shit, I can't argue with that. Do what you got to do, boss. Don moving different right now because he need that check.
Was like, I smelled the Hennessy from across the fucking room.
Right. And the other thing was she was saying, like, and I wrote this down, she was like, so what she said in the beginning of the episode, she was like, it shouldn't be no seniority, like it should be about experience and who's the best at the job. And I'm like,
you not the best at the job.
You beating up employees though. So how are you the best at the job?
Right.
Well, let me rephrase. You fighting because you didn't beat her up.
Right. Right. Correct. So I'm just like, you just whining and making up excuses in the fact that you can shut the fuck up. Because it's not on some like, oh, well, this some dude, bro, for my nigga from way back. Like, Four has had to fight just to get back in the good graces of Ryan. So it's not like so it ain't like Ryan just handed this shit out as a favor. Like, Adonis had to work for that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you just aided it by not knowing when to shut the fuck up.
Pretty much. And that's that on that.
Consistently not knowing how to shut the fuck up.
Like, it ain't Don's fault that you a dumbass bitch fillet.
Bitch fillet. All right, Curtis.
The dumb bitch.
So that new artist, Shine, the white boy.
That motherfucker do some good work.
Ooh,
yeah,
listen.
but he tacky.
Well, I mean, he white, so
and not only that. And let me say this: I still don't fuck with Van. Let me say that. But it seems like Van really not trying to be on the bullshit he was on. But when that man came in there and asked for Ryan or Van, that white boy should have stepped the fuck back.
Yeah,
and that's just common protocol in that type of work environment. Same with, beauticians, nail techs, barbers, any of those type of jobs where you do some type of service. He should have stood back. He literally tried to take that client from under Van's, like right in Van's face. And so when Van was like, next time you do that, we're gonna have a big problem. I was like, yeah, you could get that one off today.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And shout out to Van bringing in an apprentice. But them new bitches at the shop on my nerves. While we here real quick.
Yeah, they need to go.
Because that girl Bella ain't bother a single fucking soul. Bella doing the fucking most with her homeless ass.
The absolute most. That girl.
Bitch, you one step from being the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Having to take you and that little ass girl to the homeless shelter. You really need to sit down and get your motherfucking priorities together while you worried about the next bitch.
And they projecting, talking about, well, who I got? Can I just bring the people who are fucking, or who I got to suck to get
y'all barely should have a job. After the way Bella acted in Cancun, she shouldn't even be there.
Nope. Right. And Brittany, after the way she acted, she shouldn't be there either.
Like, we ain't gonna act. Bella need not act like she ain't show up to the first day of work drunk in the motherfucking got sent home.
Right.
And Ryan baby mama saved her job by the skin of her fucking teeth.
Yeah.
Right. And
it looked like Bella doing everything in her power to make Ryan regret that.
Right.
Yeah. Bitch is doing the most. That bitch get drunk and she turns hella gross and emotional.
Right. Because that girl, like you said, that girl ain't bothering nobody in that damn shop. Nobody.
Not to mention, that's typically how apprentices, like, that's how it works. It's not like they working actually in the shop, but they do come in and they, get some hands-on experience, get to watch and all this kind of shit like that. And not maybe Van, but in general, who better to teach about shading than a tattoo artist?
Right. And that's the other thing that got on my nerves. Like, they're diminishing like what she's trying to do. Like, you ain't even not mad. Well, bitch, I know I'm not mad. I'm an apprentice. What part of that do you not understand?
And Bella, you just got there, and you just an assistant,
right?
And to be honest, we haven't even seen you do that.
You beat me to it, because I was say you haven't assisted anything.
That bitch do is pick up the donkey shit and cry about it.
Yeah,
right.
All she
and
do
dropped it on her shoe.
All she does is assist some Hennessy into her system. That's all she does.
Right.
And leaving her baby with Lily.
Lily said she feel like a married man who ain't getting no sex at home.
Lily said, I want some dick.
Okay.
Well, no, she said I want some sex. She wasn't specific in what she wanted. She was like,
she said it could be a man or a woman. I just need to get me some.
Yeah.
She
speaking of getting some, so Four went on a date with some girl that he did a tattoo on. And
this nigga Force.
Cringy.
So a couple of things. Number one, Four was like, yeah, I've been kind of living like a monk ever since me and Nikki broke up. And I said, when were you ever living like a monk?
Right.
Like, weren't you just the last episode or the episode before bragging about all the women that's been throwing themselves at you since that little new video leaked? You showing your ass?
Right. You been bragging.
Also, that girl do not look like her pictures.
That girl ugly.
Like when they showed the pictures from her Instagram and the actual picture of her, I was like, this is different.
I was like, ooh, Facetune.
That's exactly what the fuck it was. I was like, whoa.
Her body is banging, but I was like, ooh.
She a butt her head. Everything look good but her head.
I was like, you too fine for this. But I mean, I guess.
When you fuck over a Nikki, I guess you get what you get afterwards.
I guess. I just not gonna tell me Fork couldn't do better. I was like, maybe she was the only one that agreed to be on the show because I just refused.
Yeah, because it seemed like he just is trying to fuck.
Yeah,
because that's all he was talking about the whole date was fucking.
Yeah,
right. Because you can't convince me Ford don't have Gucci groupies. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah,
I don't disagree. Because he probably had groupies before that.
Yeah.
Listen, because then we saw how pristine he keeps that gooch and was like, oh, pearls clutched.
Tooted and booted.
Listen, and I will be on time. But anyway, what else happened?
Oh, Ryan and Charmaine.
Ryan, he didn't really give me energy that he really was trying to forgive her. He just seemed like he just real tired of the bullshit.
Yeah, it seemed like he tired of her begging, and he don't really have a choice with the Big Fish contract. So he was like, "All right, fuck it, bitch," because he just was sitting there like, "Girl."
Yeah.
When she was like, "You're not gonna get up and hug me," and he just sat there. Well, I'm gonna get up and hug you. He was looking like, "Girl, you already doing too much."
Yeah, I mean, it's saying you ain't gonna say you love me. It's like, girl, y'all just got back. Cool, air quotes. Like you doing a lot.
And I like the position he taking because she's like, "Well, I would like to, work with." He was like, "Oh, show me the money."
Right.
Like, don't be coming around talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that for 9 men." Where?
Right. And you know what? When she said that, the first thing I thought of was Candace, because we don't like, girl, you don't have all these hookups and all this shit with the radio shit. Why haven't you been doing this for 9 Man? Why haven't you been having client hookups using your radio connections and stuff? You want to do it now that you Ryan forgiving you, quote unquote. Like, girl,
I think part of that is that she didn't have them before. Like, all of the shit going on with the shop has forced her to buckle down at that radio station. So now, she's trying to worm her way to that light-skinned dude's morning show and everything. So I think she has had her head down and has been forging those connections. Whereas before, I don't think she really had them.
That's true.
Because she spent too much time being a bozo in the shop. And then when because remember, there was a time she was fucking up at the radio station. Now, she got fired.
Oh yeah.
She got fired and then went to go beg for her job back at some sleazy clothes and some cupcakes. And the nigga was like, "Bitch, I'm diabetic and gay. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And that wig, ooh. And then she is so goofy. Then she showed up to the place and was like, "Can I get a drink?" And they were like, "It's BYOB." But nobody told me it was BYOB. And they shady as fuck when she said that. And then they panned to the sign outside the restaurant that says BYOB clear as day.
Well, like Charmaine,
y'all just determined to make her look like a goofball.
True.
Not that she doesn't make it easy.
I wish Nico would go sit his fucked up hairline, having ass down somewhere, talk about if it's the same as last time, we gonna have an issue. Yo, bitch kicked up a lot of shit for that situation to be what it was. So I'ma need you to know what the fuck you talking about before you start talking about it, and go get a motherfucking haircut with a black barber.
Because all of the shit that you sitting there complaining about was so negative and toxic to her. She was the perpetrator of all of that shit.
Right.
Absolutely.
The shop became less toxic when she stopped coming around.
Yep.
Right.
And just because she putting her muffin top over on your head and suffocating you at night, that don't mean.
With them musty ass armpits.
Listen.
Musty armpits, musty pussy, pussy bankruptcy.
Her. Well, I was gonna say her whole life, but she did get that work done on her body. So
yeah.
That's about
Work.
all she has going for her.
yeah.
Work good, but body still funky. Attitude still funky.
And also, who believes that Charmaine can actually cook?
Nobody.
Not a single
And
fucking
she's like,
soul.
"Well, my cooking videos is on YouTube," and I was like, "Girl,
Don't care, bitch.
this is the first time you ever mentioned cooking in 5 seasons.
She thinks she a Twitter chef.
Who you think you fooling? Oh, come on, Shade.
Well,
Shade vomit.
Charmaine,
That's true.
She straight made the type of hair dry ass biscuits.
Yep.
She is a dry ass biscuit.
Yeah, but yeah, Nico was doing a lot because even and Charmaine's so fucking goofy, but I even had to agree. Like, are you giving her an ultimatum, my nigga? Like,
yeah, like he had some salient points. It's just that when you factor in her history, like Candace said, you clearly don't know what you're talking about, because if you did, you'd have been like, he should have been like, okay, if you're going back to that shop, then you need to be the change.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because from what I remember, every time you was telling me about everything that was going on, you was like the main one. But
right, you was right in the middle of the bullshit.
I guess that wouldn't make for good storyline.
Yeah.
Let's all act like Charmaine was innocent, I guess. I fucking guess.
Right, but the niggas remember.
Yeah.
One point that I did want to go back to, that the guest tattoo artist. Now, he was wrong for trying to poach Van's client right in front of him. However, he did have a good point when he was like, I mean, Van work just don't grab people the way mine does. I was like, see, you wrong for how you move
that old man picked Van specifically because he was black. Yeah. That was about it. Yeah. That was like a black people looking out for black people thing.
Yeah, he picked Van.
Ain't no way.
Sean he didn't have enough pictures of him having done work on black people.
Yeah. And he said that too, didn't he?
Yeah. He was like, so I would only be your second black person? He was like, I don't know, shawty.
Right. He was like, you might have voted for Trump. I don't know you like that.
Oh,
He definitely ain't vote for Trump. That motherfucker think he a typical wigger. But still, it's just like, you ain't got enough black clients, and fam, you need to do better. You shouldn't be that good of a, here go London. You shouldn't be that good of a tattoo artist and not have a more diverse customer base. So
yeah, like your catalog should be more, like when you show people your catalog, it should be more diverse.
Yeah. But I mean, he was wrong as fuck, but he did not lie about Van.
I would say the way he moved or tried to move was wrong, but he was not wrong in what he said, because we've been talking about Van's mediocre tattoos shit for
ever,
as long as this show has been been going on.
Right.
Exactly.
But I want to know, but who sent their uncle to that shop to get a tattoo from Van in the first fucking place?
Somebody that don't love him.
Sent him in there looking for Van. He ain't never had a tattoo before. I'm like, why do y'all do that to y'all uncle?
Right? Y'all don't love him?
That halfway had me thinking like, okay, so which person that's behind the camera's husband is this? Like, clear, because I felt like that shit was scripted. The whole thing was scripted, and the little wannabe fake beef with Van and Shine, and they were like, well, we just need to throw somebody in the mix. And Sheila, what your husband doing today? Nothing. Tell him to come up here and pretend to be a customer. Yeah. I don't know.
It didn't feel authentic.
No, it didn't. What else?
So, I think that's
That Halloween party
the Halloween party.
Yeah.
again.
When Lily called Charmaine Miss Hippopotamus, and I was like, "You got some Mexican ass nerve."
Right.
Being built like that and having ass tattoos on your thighs.
You got some Mexican nerve.
You got a thigh ass tattoo and you built like a box, girl.
And as usual, here come Bella with the bullshit.
Here come Bella with the
Here
bullshit.
come Bella with the bullshit.
Arguing with whatever Van's apprentice was.
Name. Yeah.
Evanita, that's her name. Evanita.
Yeah, Evanita. Which, come on, I was like, look at this nigga ass name. But you know what? You ain't bothering nobody, so it's fine.
Well, she was going to. She was going to beat Bella the fuck up.
She was. Beat Bella up.
Yeah. And Bella would have deserved it.
Hands on feet on Bella.
Bella talking about, Lily, why you being nice to this bitch? Lily looking like, girl, what?
Because Lily was like, this bitch will beat me up too. Like, what did you...
Lily's looking like, bitch, you know I can't fight for real.
Okay.
Listen, the tamales flashed before Lily. She was like, no, ma'am. Lily like, put me in danger.
Lily like, this brick house built fine ass bitch ain't finna goddamn beat me the fuck up. Like, what did you even say?
She's like, well, that's not Charmaine. I know I can't win that fight.
Okay. She was like, what did you even say?
Yeah, Bella was about it. So, and she was calm. She was like, I mean, if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. But outside of that, I ain't got no beef. She was like, I know I'm not Nine Meg. I'm just trying to learn,
Right.
Exactly.
And then they went outside, and Don was like, just take a break.
Right.
And she's like, you ain't gonna be sending me home. He was like, all I said was take a break. Like, goddamn.
Like, girl, can you hear Don turn into Chris Tucker? Like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Oh, I was about to say something real fucked up.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Shut up. No, I was gonna say, as much stress as Don deal with when he not being a bozo in that shop, I almost don't blame him for cheating, because it's like all that stress, like shit, I'd be trying to get my dick sucked as much as possible. Handcuffs and all, like fuck it. That shit, like I be stressed for him. I know that man, he be like, man, I wish I would chill. Y'all don't never chill.
Right. That goddamn Van looking just like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah, Van looking like, I'm just glad I ain't running. I ain't trying to run shit no more.
I know, right?
Yeah. No, Van was like, I'm glad I'm fucking a bitch that can fight.
Yo, Bella was so drunk and out of control, she ended up fighting Lily. Like, what?
Yeah. Because I was gonna, like y'all said earlier about them projecting and always be because they did the same shit with Ryan. Like, oh, they a little bit too close. They must be fucking. But when they showed the scene when Van, I guess, was interviewing her, I was like, with Ryan, I was like, I'm gonna call bullshit. But with Van, I'm not convinced that lady don't know what Van Dick looked like.
Yeah.
Just the way that they interacted in that interview, I was like. And Van was sweating, looking at them titties and stuff. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to agree on that one. I definitely feel like there's something going on there. And then notice, so this fine ass brick house apprentice shows up, and Jen ain't nowhere to be found.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, something in the milk ain't clean, but. We gonna see what's what. And that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Bella get beat up.
Right. I don't know who the hell that random ass other built girl was that she was arguing with.
Bella she's just doing too much. Like,
yeah.
I just want to, like, do you watch the show when it comes on? Like, do you see how much of a flaming mess you are?
do you have self-awareness, or at least a speck of self-awareness?
Anything,
Listen,
something.
do you know where you're going to, and do you like the things that life is showing you, bitch? Like, good grief!
I'm telling you,
Because
like,
all you have done on this show is get drunk, pass out,
and
pass
get
your
And
child
not
on to
shut the
somebody
fuck up.
else, not shut the fuck up, and almost get beat the fuck up.
right.
Like, you have done nothing but taking consistent L's since you've been on this show. You haven't had a
Correct.
W yet.
Right. And don't look like you're going to anytime soon.
I wouldn't be surprised if she don't make it to next season.
Me,
Carry
Yeah,
on the
me
way
either.
she do, and I kind of hope she don't, because she don't bring no value.
she really don't. I was finna say, I don't know. She might not make it this season, hell.
Well, I was gonna say that, but then I was like, yeah, but it's big fish contract, so she probably will be around for the whole season.
Fair. Yeah.
Well, so that was it. I'm ready for Junior to come back, because that looks like that's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah.
Very.
Look like he gonna get shit going, something going on with him and Lily again.
Yeah.
And it looked like his girlfriend was trying to beat him up.
Yeah, because based on the previews, don't it, Eva Junior admitted to, or Lily accused him of like double dipping between the both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Me either.
Yeah, he definitely still fucking both of them.
Yeah.
This is problematic, but honestly, I mean, shit, giving him some pussy is the least Lily can do after all that shit from last season.
Well,
Especially with her homegirl getting him almost kicked off the show and shit. The least she can do is wet his dick on demand.
and not through it.
Well, she gonna do that anyway, because that's just how she is.
Mm-hmm.
But that, I think, is gonna wrap up this episode, y'all.
Yep.
It was a good one. A good way to debut on our new network. Shout out to Flawless Noises Media Network.
Get to know our sound.
Co-founded by yours truly and my good friend on the other side of the microphone, Miss Candace.
Yes.
Yes, y'all.
Yes.
London. So,
But
we'll be
will be back next week.
and we'll see what the offerings are. And that's about it. We out.
Peace.